Hey babes, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and if you're new here, my name is Victoria. I love to do all things beauty, vlogs, lifestyle. You find a little bit of everything here. But today we are going into autumn makeup, specifically blushes. We have officially hit autumn season. I'm so excited because it means cozying down, a few more jumpers, cardigans. Although I absolutely love summer, I love the brighter days, I am excited for like stews, candles, just autumn stuff. I actually made a stew for me and my boyfriend the other day and it was so nice. So anyway, if you like all of that stuff, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So this video is going to be pretty short, I expect, because I've got 5 blushes for you. They're all unique, but my favourite one is actually last. You have to wait to the end to see that one. But starting off strong, we have got this. If you've not seen this before, it's actually from glowhub, and it's a little balm that you can use for your lip and cheek. They're called the Good Skin Glaze. Basically, these balms and glowhub in general are really good for incorporating skincare into the makeup. So I really like this one because of that factor of skincare. Throughout autumn, your skin can obviously change as the season gets a little bit colder. You can get a little bit more dry, and if that is a problem that you have, then definitely consider getting this blush for autumn. It contains castor, jojoba oil, sunflower oil, loads of good stuff, and this one is just a perfect skincare meets makeup blush. Another thing I like about this is the packaging. It's actually so cool. It has a mirror on the back, and it's just such a nice little unique pod of gorgeousness. And this is in the shade Jammy. They come in 3 different shades, but this Jammy shade is my favorite for autumn. It blends out into a really nice glowy, natural, like berry blush. Perfect for autumn. Next one I have here is the Giorgio Armani Cheek Tint. Now this blush is actually very famous because Sabrina Carpenter is known for wearing this particular blush in this particular shade. We love Sabrina, so this had to be included. I think this shade is just such a gorgeous pink shade, so if you are a pink blush lover, then this one is for you. But I feel like it's less on the summery side because it's less bright, it's less light. It's more of like that muted pink colour. I also really enjoy the buildableness of this. You know what I mean, you can build it up really well. So if you want it to be a little bit more prominent, then just put some more on, maybe do 2 layers. Or if you want it to just be like a nice pink flush where you've just been outside and then come back in from the fresh air, then you only need a couple of dabs and 1 layer. If I just blend it out gently on my hand for you, you'll be able to see the kind of effect that you can get. As you can see there, this is where it's more pigmented, and I've gently blended it out, and you can see it gives you a really nice flush of colour. Of course, perfect for all year round, but a really nice option if you do want to go for something more pink. Also a little bit more bougie, that one, so I really like that. We've got a range of prices here. I'm going to crack open my Coke Zero. This is thirsty work. Ah, the best sound. Cheers. I literally love Coke Zero, but I cannot drink Diet Coke. I can drink normal Coke and Coke Zero, but Diet Coke's just a no from me. Let me know which Coke type you are. Okay, number 3, we are going with Jord Antia. Jord Antia blushes are literally unmatched. They are so genius. So if you've never heard of Jord Antia, she's a small Manchester-based makeup artist, and she's basically created these blusher duos. So on the bottom, there is a cream blush, and it just screws back on, and then the top section here pops undone. It opens to a mirror and the same blush in a powder form. How genius is that? So if you've never heard of these are definitely something to keep your eye on. This particular shade is in PDA, and it's a really nice bright orange shade. So literally perfect for autumn. This formula is more of a stick formula. So you know how you get cream products and then you get stick products? So although it's still a cream, the stick is more of a thicker consistency. Well, this is like a stick in a pot. It's more of a matte finish as well, like a matte cream. Does that make sense? So you get a really nice amount of product in here. You get 15 grams on the bottom and then 5 grams of powder on the top. And if I just give it a little swatch for you, you will be able to see that the pigment payoff is unreal. It's so nice. I actually did an autumn makeup look with this particular blusher the other day on my TikTok and my Instagram, and on the top, if I swatch this for you as well, you'll be able to see how nice they are. If I just blend it out for you, you can see the effect it has. So obviously this one here is the cream and this is the powder, and when you put them on top of each other the pigment is going to pop. And Jord Antia is a professional makeup artist and she always says that longevity of your blush is down to layering the two. So the key is to put your cream and then a matching powder on top. So she created this little stroke of genius to do exactly that. And for autumn I think PDA is the perfect shade, but she does do a bigger range of shades. So last two, I'm so excited for you to see number 5. I am actually wearing it right now, so I wonder if you can guess. But for number 4 we are going with Beauty Bay. Bit weird, but I didn't actually know Beauty Bay did loads of makeup until I did an ad for them on TikTok. You can see the video on there, but they sent me a load of makeup and just said basically do a review. I was like, cool, say less. You want an honest review, you've got one. So they sent me loads of bits, and one of those bits was this blusher. When I saw the blushes I was like, oh, you have sent your blushes to the right person, because I am a blusher queen. I love blush. I literally have blush blindness most of the time, and the formula is actually really interesting along with the applicator. I took it out and I was like, is this a stick? So as you can see, it's not a stick, but it is actually a wand on the end. But I actually quite like that because it means you can be quite precise with your application, and it's not too big. So if you just want to dot a little bit on, you can. Not that I will be doing that anytime soon, let's be real. But this particular shade is a nice coral shade, but I really like it for autumn because it's a nice warm colour. So again, I just feel like with autumn you get all of the warm shades from the leaves, you get the oranges, the browns, the reds. So if you don't want an orange, you don't want a red, try a warm coral blush. Something else that I really like about this blush is that it's like a whipped mousse texture. So it's not a cream, it's not a stick, it's not a powder, but it does have that moussey texture, which means it's super like blurring and easy to blend. This is what it looks like blended out. You can see I've blended it more towards this edge, and this is it swatched here. So you can see the pigment, and you can see as well it does have a nice glow to it, so it's not totally matte, but after a while it does dry down to have that like blurring effect. Do you know what I mean? And if you blend it into your foundation, your concealer, and just do like that light wash of colour, again it just gives you that gorgeous kind of flushed, just been outside kind of look. Really nice if you don't want a red but you don't want a pink either. Okay, last one. I'm so excited for this one. This one is like the most underrated, I would say, as well. This blush is from Glow For It. Glow For It is actually an eyelash serum company. I have their serums here. I bought these myself, so I've got the brow and the lash growth serum. The lash growth serum has literally transformed my lashes. You don't even understand. Last December I literally had stubs for eyelashes. I was really in like my heavy makeup girl era, like doing full-on glam, full-on creative, everything, lashes, the whole shebang. And although I loved it, it was great, that then meant that my lashes were really damaged and short and sparse. Anyway, I applied that. It changed my eyelashes. They literally shot out of my head, and they're still pretty long now, but I have fallen off the lash serum wagon, I have to say, just because of like holiday, I don't know, life gets in the way. Anyway, I digress. So that is the company, but they do actually do blush as well, and I actually requested a free sample of this off TikTok, so it was gifted to me, and I think I wanted to go for something a little bit different because they had some pinks. I thought, I've got so many pink blushes, like just try something new. So I actually got accepted to try this blush. It's called Berry Much. When I tell you this is like the perfect little blush, let me swatch it for you. You get so much product. First of all, you get 8 grams in here, and it looks very, very dark in the stick, but when I swatch it, it's just so nice. This blush I feel like has a really nice formula, a really nice glow. It doesn't budge and smudge everywhere. I think the packaging is so cute. I mean, you can see the pigment payoff here, but just watch when I blend it out. I mean, you can see it on my face like I am wearing it today. I'm just gonna try and blend it out this way. Like, look how nice that is. So you can obviously have it like, I mean, this is super pigmented, and then look how it just blends out. You can blend it out into like a nice red flush of colour. So perfect for autumn. And I'm actually wearing this one today. You can see how nice it is, how like blended, how buildable, just how like autumny it is. I think it's so nice, and this is the blush that actually inspired this whole video. I thought this blush is so nice for autumn. Let me tell people about it, and I thought actually I could do like a top 5. So there you go, that is my favorite one of all of them at the minute. I always reach for it. I also just love how this is so affordable and from a nice little UK brand. So there we have it. Those are my top 5 blushes. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I would love to know. And also if you have any blushes that you think I should try for a blusher addict, please do let me know. That one is a must. I've always got room in my blusher collection for more. Hopefully this was helpful, and just a reminder that I upload every single Wednesday at 5 p.m. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next week, same time, same place. Bye babes.